Okay, so just a little player recap since everything's not caught up really. The guys went into the dungeon. Y'all got Merrick out, Kuykendahl, while you the last session, you were basically on the docks, spending this entire time trying to calm Merrick down. That was your whole deal of what you were trying to do.
Okay. Yeah, that worked. I would have done it anyway. So yeah, you're right, spot on that.
Yeah. So you spent your time trying to calm Merrick down. The guys had other things going on and doing other things. And when Marjorie joins us, if anybody could keep an eye out for me and let me know when that happens. Because hers is a whole thing. So I guess we will just go with that then. Let me close a window or two here. All right. You come out of the dungeon. You tell the guys that you got to go take care of Merrick. You get back to the docks taking care of Merrick. And he's rambling and mumbling, and he's really freaking out. It's a very big deal. He's shook beyond belief, and he just can't keep it together at all. Right? It's the waves are rolling in. The dock seems to calm him a little bit. It's in the afternoon right about now. And you get him back to the docks. You set him down to the container, and he's just babbling to himself. He has no legs or anything like that. And he's just freaking out. That's what you're dealing with.
Can I pick him up and just take him to the...
What commons room? You mean the bunkhouse? You got to pay for that, right?
Alright, I'll just... Anywhere safe that I can put him is good for me.
Y'all usually hang out on the docks and live on the docks, right? And that is the comfortable place for him, right?
Okay, I'll just set him up and let him be.
Okay, he's there set up and he's let be. Last you left everybody, they were in the tavern. He's mumbling and jumbling next to some crates outside the dock master's house, but you got a nice little spot prepared for him there, just sitting and hanging out.
Alright, works for me.
Out the door comes Harland. He's walking down the docks. He says, Kuykendahl, good to see you, boy. My God, is that Merrick? What the hell has happened to him?
Do you want me to tell you?
I don't need the details, but this boy seems like he needs some help.
Shapeshifters. There you go.
Well, I'll ask the wife to see if we can do anything. We're always willing to help, but I've missed him on the docks, and by the looks of him, I don't think he's going to be much use anymore.
Not for the current, so I got him set up here just to relax him and give him some time to recover. So right now, he is screwed.
Aye, that's fine. We'll bring him a couple of meals. Don't worry about him. We'll take care of him.
You're a lifesaver, Harlan. Any more shifts today at the dock?
Yes, sir. There's one available now.
I'm on it.
So you're going to head into town and go over to the docks and work out the rest of the day there. I needed to finish that out.
No worries.
So that finishes that day pretty much. Okay. Let me do the math on this.
What are we trying to make it? Nothing.
You aren't making anything. You're breaking down the silver bars, right?
For what? Because we need them to be laundered. They're currently stamped with the seal of the Southern Coalition. Tell them. And if we want to spin them, then we should probably not have marked currency.
So should we just have them re-melted? And
That's what y'all are doing.
That's what we're doing right now.
That's what y'all are doing.
Make it into new pieces.
We're not. We're melting it down and pouring it back into smaller bar molds. Because right now, each bar is 67 or 69 pounds, so they're fucking hard to carry around. So if I take one big bar and smelt it into 6 smaller ones, now it's much easier for me to offload a smaller amount of silver at a time as I launder this to more people in more places.
How many 60-pound bars are there?
Each bar is 68 pounds. And there is, y'all are stashing 2 of them, right? 2 of the 9? So you are breaking down 7 of them, correct?
Yeah.
We had 9 of them.
America's hid one. but I think that was just because he couldn't carry all three at once.
So, what you want to try to do is break them down into fifths. Let's just roll it as a dexterous thing for you, and Thalion, I don't know, put some dexterous into it as well. I'm pretty sure with both of y'all's rolls, y'all can nail this, because it's not too hard. You're just basically breaking it apart.
What about Baltan?
Y'all can all three pile on top of it. If it was one person doing this, it would be hard, but three of you, it's going to be easy. So just do a dex check across the board. One dex check for each one of you. If it hits a number, then y'all divide it evenly, and it's perfect.
And also use
God,
guidance as well.
Yes.
Yep.
Y'all already succeeded. So just y'all had. I thought y'all had stashed back 2, right?
So that's up to Kenneth. Because, well, I am storing one. I know that he's grabbing 2 because Kenneth ran back to store one in his house. But I believe that was only because he couldn't carry all 3 at one time.
Right. Yeah.
So he made 2 trips. But it will be up to him if he does want to save one or have it broken down.
And then didn't you have one saved back as well, Lucian?
I have one saved back.
So that's
I
2
will
out of
be
the-
breaking
For
down
the
2
party
of mine.
purpose.
Okay, so that's 2 out of the 9, so that's 7, and then 7 and 6 chunks is 42. So you have 42 chunks, and divide that amongst yourselves as however you like. Each chunk is 12 pounds.
14 feet.
Plus, you have this building with storage bins, and which you can toss them into.
You said it was 6 per bar, right?
Yeah, 6 per bar, and there's 7 bars. That's total of 42.
For evenly distributing the bars. That was the agreement we came to. So, Kenneth, did you want all of yours broken?
Yeah.
Then add another 6 to 42 is 48. So, Baltan and Kenneth both have 18 chunks, and I have 12. Right, that should be 30. Yes.
And Thalion, while we're waiting here, if you could roll me 2 10D100s. Alrighty then. Sun rises on a new day in Tropica. Marjorie, your head is in extreme pain. You have been beaten up, and you are locked in a cell inside of the Tropica barracks. You awake in your bed, and outside there are paladins patrolling. They have pretty much commandeered the barracks at the moment.
Right, well, I'll look around. And do I have my clothes on and everything?
Yes, you have everything. You just don't have your weapons. That's it. That's the only thing you don't have.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to get an attention of the guard and ask him to take me to the superior.
All right. The guard starts walking over to you, and he opens up the gate, and he clanks loud, and it echoes through the barracks. He opens up the door, and he says, "You want to see the captain?"
Correct. I would like to see you, Captain.
He comes over, and he says, "Cleric Payne, please present your hands."
I follow the orders.
He puts some shackles on just your hands, and then he goes to lead you out of the room. He walks you through the gates and walks you through the hallways. He walks through everything, and in the kitchen stands Captain Eric McVale of the Paladin Corps. He's watching the fire and eating a piece of bread. He narrows his eyes onto you, and he says, "So, Cleric Payne, why exactly were you trying to investigate us? Of all people, you should know that this is heresy."
Well, I don't believe that should concern you, Captain, as I was commanded by the higher authorities to do my job.
Well, you may have your freedom if this is not your choice. If you were just following orders, I understand. Of all people, I do. So, just let me know who gave you this order, and you will go free.
I am not at the liberty to give away that information.
Well, as long as you hold your tongue, we hold you.
You do understand the repercussions of what might follow.
Oh,
And I
do.
point at my little pen.
Oh, I do. And I'm not sure you understand the repercussions of your actions. Once we do find out every person that is committing this act, we will annihilate all of you.
I think you are trying to bite a bit by that more than you can chew, Captain.
We will see. Take her back to her cell. And the guard starts to nudge you to go back to your cell.
All right, I'll go back to myself.
And by the way, you've actually been gaining experience while you're in jail, because jail is a hell of an experience.
It's not the first time, it's not my first rodeo.
Up on devotional.
That's it. He clangs the door open, he shuts it back, he locks it, and he goes back out to stand at his post. I literally thought you were going to give up the captain, man. I thought that for a second you were. Commander. I thought you were going to give up commander. So, okay, that's a good deal.
I'm not that kind of a gal.
All right. Back to Tropica. All right, Lucian. You awake in your house. A new clean morning dawns on Tropica.
All right. Time for my morning calisthenics.
You stretch and do your morning calisthenics.
All right. Now that I've worked up an appetite, go have some breakfast. And I will leave my house. Air quotes.
When you leave your house, as soon as you step out of your house, please roll perception. Oh, dude, you're going to get his ass. Look at that.
30-20. 30-20.
You got his ass. In the trees across from your house, you see Tomlin standing behind a tree, watching you closely.
I want to turn and look him dead in his fucking eyes.
He notices you look at him, and he looks around side to side as if he's trying to be secretive, and he waves you over. You walk straight at him, and he puts his hand to the ground. Be a little bit more discreet.
I'm going to stop and turn around and just nonchalantly pull backwards.
I must
Like
speak.
the Homer Simpson into the bush, just fade into trees.
I need to speak with you. The one that you travel with is dangerous. We must do something about him.
Without turning around, so still just speaking, not making eye contact, right, because he's behind me. I'm going to say, well, I did hire my companions because they're dangerous, and it goes with the job of being an adventurer.
You don't understand. I've been hunting a beast, and I believe that he is that beast. This beast is the responsible for such atrocities. It's connected to one of the most great evils that faces our world.
He's very clearly a man.
Yes, but inside of him rages something else. I don't believe that he is a man. All I need to do is test him to see if this is true. Do you think that you would be able to convince him to submit to these tests? I tried to once before, and I failed.
Probably not. I can appeal to reason, but I would not have any luck in forcing him to
That's understood.
comply. Also, I think that backing a man, or if as you say, a beast, into a corner is a good way to get bit. So
I've sworn to give my life to stop this.
I haven't. So I would prefer to keep my life.
All I
Over
ask
the
of you,
gas nonsense that you're peddling.
I completely understand, but all I ask of you is to try and speak with him. Maybe there's a part of him that can still yet reason.
Do you have anything
That would benefit him? I don't know what he wants, other than, if he is the beast, rage, lust, and blood.
Well, that's a little bit hard to quantify. I mean, maybe information. The man doesn't remember much. Right? He's trying to piece his past together. If you would elucidate him, it may help your case.
Do you think you could schedule a meeting where we could sit down and talk?
Neutral ground?
Yes, safety to the public and safety to ourselves is paramount. As you said, if we do back him into a corner, he may destroy us all.
Well, I'll definitely start with you. But yes, I would like to minimize risk to the town, if at all possible, and especially the innocents. And words are always preferable to violence. If something can be resolved peacefully or with negotiation, I would prefer that over a physical altercation.
Maybe,
I will speak to him.
maybe if we give him a comfortable place to meet, he would. Maybe if we meet at his campgrounds, in open air.
But I will ask.
Thank you,
That is all I
Lucian.
promise.
Thank you, Lucian. Your assistance with Quophelia has shown me that you seem to be an honorable person and stand up for what you believe in. This is the kind of person I can work with. Your brother, sadly, I believe I've made a mistake by joining with him.
Yes, he is a bit of a twit, isn't he?
Not only that, he is cruel, and cruel to those around him. The cruelty that he is invoking upon the Weatherbees as we speak is not something that I can abide. That's why I've separated myself from him. I do not wish to come afoul of any guards or any of the township. So that's why I have walked away.
I'm not privy to his dealings with the Weatherbees. I only know the matter to be considered resolved by Arcarius. But I did warn him, Callum is heavy-handed. He will make no allies, allowing him to dictate terms and solve problems. The man is a brute and a simpleton.
Well, I propose an alliance between you and I as men of honor on a handshake. If you help me meet with Thalion in his camp, and if we can come to a resolution of this, you will have my blades at your side, and I can promise you that if your brother shall ever rise up and try to strike you, you can call on my assistance.
I will warn you now. I will not betray one friend to make another.
I
For
do
my
not
word
ask.
means very little.
I do not ask you to betray him. I only ask you bring him to a conversation that I might get him to perform these tests. And if it is true, then his past will truly be illuminated.
I will approach him and broach the matter. I cannot promise anything more, as I've said.
Understood. Be wary of Callum's group. I know that Maximus is out to punish all of you, especially Cleric Payne.
Well, we did apprehend Gia just yesterday, attempting to break into the Batal bakery, and she was apprehended by ourselves and then given to the god. Was this something she was doing under Callum's bidding or her own bit of mischief?
Most likely, but I will make you a deal. It's a good faith. I will try to gather information on this. They do not know I've left their group yet. I just merely walked away from their bullying of an old couple that runs a freaking garden. It's ridiculous. But I'll try to gather information on this and meet you back at the tavern in this evening.
Very well. You know where to find me.
Understood. And he starts to walk off down the path. He's still trying to be sneaky.
I'm just going to walk right out and then continue on into town.
You do your morning nod to Phineas. He waves as you pass. Where are you headed?
The tavern going for breakfast.
All right, you head on to the tavern. Americus, last night in your evening, you couldn't get that much information about Gia. You just know that as you were spying on her in the bottom of this guard's tower here, Americus, you were spying and watch, and they took her into the guard's tower. She stayed in there for a while, and you stayed up pretty late watching her. But late in the evening, she appeared back out and just walked her way into town. Unless you want to attack her or something.
No.
Nope. Okay. So she disappears back into town, and you go home and rest for the evening. You awaken your family home, the silver, and everything on your mind. There you go. You awaken your bed. You have your silver stashed away neatly. You're curious as to why they just let Gia go for no reason. You weren't privy to that conversation. There were too many guards around. You didn't want to get yourself into trouble. But a new day dawns on Tropica. The sweet sea breeze rushes around your house and rattles your windows.
Nice. I want to get up. I'm going to go check on all my silver.
You go to your armoire. You open up your silver. You see all of your chunks laying in front of you in the bar that you stashed back. It makes you smile. And then the possibilities of all the things that you could buy are running through your mind.
I'm going to go look for some trouble to get into.
Okay. Head out your front door.
I want to go to the ghetto.
Okay.
What's all that stuff right there by my house? Is it like a big junk pile?
Yes, it is. Your house technically extends into the ghetto. So if you look on the main map here.
You are the ghetto, bro.
Okay, if we look on the main map, we'll reveal your icon real quick. That is your house right there, that building. And then next to it is your dad's workshop. And then next to it is the bakery.
I want to go through all that shit.
Okay, junk. Okay. We'll roll an hour. How long do you want to spend? Because just do it in chunks of hours.
Like an hour, yeah. I want to look for something that I could cast that silver into.
Oh, you already got that done. Unless you want to remelt it into new bars, but you already got it broken up into chunks.
Right. Okay. I don't know. I just want to look for shit.
Okay, good. I'll roll the forge table. Roll a survival roll then. You gotta give me a second to pull up my table here. And that survival roll will determine the factor. Wait, why is this lagging out?
I still have... Never mind.
God, this is taking forever. Okay, thank you. There we go. So we need
Still has the pride beyond D&D.
What'd you say?
So D&D still has the pride beyond up. Like, let's stretch it as far as we can.
Yep. Found 4 items. And do you want me to
I'll have another level.
Do you want... Yeah, I leveled up to 5 except for Marjorie and... Yeah, Marjorie. Do you want to put the items in your inventory, Americas?
Yes.
Okay. Other possessions. And I'll put the value of those items on there as well.
What the fuck was that? Like, reconnected.
Yeah, getting some weird lag over here as well. Actually, you found some components other people might need. Who knows?
Nice.
Okay, you actually found some pretty good stuff. You found a silk black cloak worth 65 silver pieces, a foam sword, like a practice sword, worth 92 silver pieces, a pair of white silk gloves that seem to be in good condition except for a pale yellow stain on one of the palms. Those are worth 135 silver pieces. You also found an egg with a label attached explaining that the egg is a perfectly normal egg and not anything to worry about.
Okay. And I'm going to carry all that in the house and put it on the table.
Okay, got it in your inventory.
Oh, perfect. That's even better.
All right, Thalion. After bedding down, you went into a small corner that seemed like a good place for you and Bale to sleep for the night. There was actually cushy stuff and everything else, and it seemed like very, very normal. Like, you liked it. You wake up, and it's a new day on Tropica. You feel the cool sea breeze come over your body, and sleeping inside the walls kind of fancy. Your skin still burns, and you still are extremely hungry. You wake up, and your stomach is growling.
Would you wander around and look for a scone?
Look for a what?
A little deli or somewhere with scones. Something yummy.
Okay. As you wake up, the growling in your stomach wakes up your temporary roommate. Hi, Thalion. Did you sleep good? I'm glad to have you over to my place. It was a good sleepover.
Yeah, I'm fine. Where's food?
If you want some food, I got some stale bread right here. I'll be more than glad to share with you.
No. That costs better than not the food that you want to eat.
Well, and there's a couple places on the market, and there's also a couple ladies here that start serving breakfast in the mornings. You can go get one of their trays.
I'm gonna walk off.
Belle begins to follow you.
We'll just investigate. Look for. I mean, are the only place that I can go, or can I actually go fucking satiate myself at a little stand here?
Yeah, you see a commoner lady, and she has small little woven baskets that other people are eating out of. It's just basically got some rice in there and some eggs and some bacon. What'd you say?
That'll do. Wander over to that.
Okay. And she tells you, "Good morning, sir. How can I help you? Would you like a breakfast?"
Yes, absolutely, please.
Okay. At 10 silver pieces, please.
My hand fetched silver pieces.
Okay. You want me to take it out of your inventory, or you do it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, what am I supposed to be? What level am I supposed to be?
You're supposed to be right before level 5. Like, I think you're the only one. Well, Marjorie's way lower, but by like 3 or 5. You are like 100 off. So I'm gonna track what you do and make sure you get that bump.
Find a bunch of things to roll on. Go.
There's 1 gold, right? Son of a bitch. All right. I gave her a gold piece.
And she says, "Wow, you're a big spender. Usually people that don't have that kind of money are around here. What are you doing over here?"
I don't know. I have gold pieces. And it just paid for it.
What'd you say?
And all I did was pay for the breakfast.
Well, she's just impressed by how much money you have. That's all.
Well, don't be worrying about how much money I have, madame.
Okay. Well, she smiles at you and turns around and starts serving some other customers. Okay, you got your breakfast. Americus, were you coming outside your house?
I was coming everywhere. Oh, yes, was.
Okay, as you come out of your house, because it's kind
I
of hard to
am
miss.
seeing things.
It's kind of hard to miss a giant freaking elk standing down at the end of the street. So you hit 5 or above, so you see a giant elk down at the end of the street. You would probably put it together that that's Bale, Thalion's elk.
Nice. I go down the street.
Okay. Thalion approaches you while you're eating.
What's up, buddy?
Hello, little man. Are you hungry?
Oh, yes. I'm very hungry. No one's been around to cook for me for a long time.
I slide
And
him.
I'll hold out my hand.
So now you know.
Are you going to share with him, or are you just going to buy another one?
No, slid him the Lambo. It should be enough for his little body.
Okay.
I eat up. There's a Karen over there, huh?
Yeah, that's her name.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Americus. How you doing?
Oh, better now that I got some food in my belly.
Oh, okay. I see that you've taken over your parents' property. Are you going to start baking?
I think so. I'm all right now. I just don't know anything about it, really. I always spent time in Dad's shop. I never really hung out with Mom, so I'm not too sure how to make any good thing in the bakery. It would be nice to find someone who knew what they were doing in the kitchen and have them fire that old oven back up.
Well, I know that there's plenty of people here in Tropica that know how to bake, but I don't know if any of them could ever match your mom's recipe for her passion pastries.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea. Maybe I should put up a flyer to see if who wants to run the bakery for me.
That
I
does
jump up like I'm all about it and I run off.
that
So I'm
does
gonna go
sound
now make
amazing.
flyer.
Okay. Now, see, Americas just run off to go make flyers.
So I guess I'll go to the workshop and I'll make like little signs.
Okay. Thalion, are you still gonna just keep chilling and eating?
No, I'm gonna get up and walk off.
Okay, where are you gonna head?
I'm gonna go.
To where?
I think I'm just gonna go to my camp. If no one else is around.
Okay, I'm gonna head out to your camp. Okay, I'll pushing you through town. All right, Baltan. Oh, no worries, man. All right, I was about to switch to him, but all right, Thalion. As you're going through town, let's see, Kuykendahl, Thalion, Americas. Yikes. All right, yeah, I would go and go into Tropica Taverni. All right, Lucian, you come into the Taverni. Where the hell is your icon at? Yeah, there it is. It's a normal morning. Everybody's running the Taverni. Glinda is flirting with a berserker as usual. Why didn't that load?
Yeah.
That was really weird. So you enter the tavern, and it's a normal morning. Everybody's just doing their normal things.
Awesome. I'm gonna approach the bar.
Okay. You approach the bar. You see Glinda there, flirting with a berserker, as usual.
I'm gonna go, I guess, put me in the middle of the left-hand side of the bar. Like, pretty far down. The third chair from the left.
Like
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Glinda comes over to you and says, "Hi, good morning. How are you? What would you like today, Lucian?"
Good morning, Glinda. First, how are things at the bar? How's it going?
Everything seems to be running smoothly, sir. We had a lively night last evening.
Excellent news. There were no
There was some...
no trouble, nothing I need to sort out.
Well, one man screamed that he was being raped. I think it was your friend Thalion. She reaches down and she grabs you a snack and puts it in front of you. And she said, the berserkers took care of him, though. They all came out and beat him up. And I believe your friend ran away and took off after that.
I That does sound like something he would do. But I'm glad the Berserkers came to his aid, and probably more specifically the aid of this establishment. They are sort of like in-home security.
They do really love the place. And she looks over at the Berserker at the end of the bar and she says, some more than others.
Yes, well, keep up the good work. You're a godsend. Thank you. I'm going to eat my breakfast now. Please let me know if there are any problems that you need taken care of. I don't want to leave this squarely on your shoulders. And we'll wait for Thebus's return. I'm sure he'll keep you on. You've made things much, much smoother.
Well, it'll be even better soon. I did receive notice that some of the still parts are ready, and they're almost fixed and ready to be delivered. Once we can fire that up and start making our own ale and brews again, it will be wonderful.
Oh, what a surprise for Thebus when he gets here, or for Thebus when he returns.
Yes, it definitely would be. I think I've found a nice home here. This town seems wonderful. I would love to settle down here. Do you know of any properties that could support on my salary?
Not off the top of my head. I haven't been in the real estate market ever, really. But I'll ask around and inquire.
Well, if you hear of anything, please let me know.
Certainly will.
She nods at you and smiles and heads back across the bar. And then she goes out into the crowd and starts milling around and asking if anybody needs anything.
Great. I'm gonna finish breakfast.
Okay. Okay. This is your kind of last evening actions from what you told me last time. The air in the Cheral Forest is thick with the scent of moss and dew. As the sun dips on the 24th, behind the canopy, the painted sky in blues and purples. You arrive at the sacred grove, and the forest is still growing. It's still not quiet. It's never truly silent, and it's never truly quiet. There's always creaking of roots and rustling of leaves. The chittering insects fall away. The Fayward tree stands before you, as it always has, ancient, and it now has silver-veined bark glinting softly under the evening setting sun. You step towards the tree.
I see. Hello, tree. How are you doing?
I am good, Baltan. Any news on any more ancient seeds?
None yet, not so far, but I did come across a good amount of silver that I would like to stash here. And I open up the silver and show it to the tree.
Not a problem. You can put it in the cave with the rest of the treasure.
So the treasure.
What'd you say?
The rest of the treasure, you know?
I don't know why this map is not obeying me, but he waves a branch towards the back of the grove to where the cave is.
Is there any dangers in these caverns?
No, it is a small cave. It is where I believe the fungus hag was stashing all of the things that she collected.
Okay, well, maybe I'll go venture there later on. So I can go, I guess I'll go ahead and put my silver in there then. So I'll go that way.
Okay.
And then I also say, do you think you can get the goats here to pick herbs for me that I can use for our restaurant/bar?
I can ask them and see if they would do it.
Thank you. All right, and then I go
Where
to
you?
the cave.
Oh, okay. I had in my notes that you were going to ask him about more ancient seeds or something of that nature.
I was gonna do that when I come back from the cavern.
Okay.
So, or I can ask him. I can ask
No,
him.
no, no,
now.
no. It's no worries. You can go to the cavern. All right. You approach a very small cave indented. There seems to be a bunch of junk laying around, but there's also a chest in the middle of the cave.
Oh boy. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to the chest and I'm gonna poke it with my staff to open it.
Okay, perception.
Are you telling me that we killed this boss and forgot to loot?
Yep. 12. Yeah, it seems to be a normal chest.
All right, so I'll go ahead and open it up.
Okay, 1 second. All right. You find, let me just put this together. Do you want me to just kind of put it together?
Sure.
Okay.
That sounds good.
You could put it all in a chest and then put the chest in his inventory.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
He has to deal with lugging the chest around.
No, I'm just gonna leave the chest there.
I added a chest to my inventory for my house, so I could store things in my house, not have to like it be weight, but still like have the tangible item and it not just be in the ether somewhere.
Also, is there like a key in there by chance? So I can lock it or no?
Not that I know of. Give me a
Figured I'd
second.
ask.
Give me a second. I'm adding stuff to your inventory. If you want, you can go back and talk to the tree while I add the stuff to your inventory.
Better learn the knock spell, brother.
Actually, I thought about it. I have magic arm. I'm not using magic in my head right now. So, or mage hand. So, yeah, so I want to go back to the tree and ask if he knows anything about any more seeds I can find.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. I really wish I had like identified and not identified type stuff. You know what I mean? That'd be great. It'd be really good if they upgraded to like most other VTTs where you can roll chests directly in and then like drag and drop. That would be.
I was literally just about to say.
That way
It'd be real nice if you could have preset packages that you could drag and drop.
Exactly. Well, most other VTTs do that. The only problem with everything is just fucking D&D Beyond is such an ass about allowing things. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so stupid. Like allowing APIs and stuff because everybody's got their characters and everybody wants the expansions and stuff, but it's just they don't play nice with anyone. It's so stupid. All right, almost done. Okay. All right, you got a chest in your inventory that has pretty much everything that I rolled out, and you should be able to refresh your sheet and see it. There's potions and some armor and stuff in there. All right, are you gonna head back to the tree now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head back over to the tree.
And I want to ask him about the ancient seeds.
The tree thinks to himself, slow to answer, as always. But the roots then beneath him begin to shift. Not threatening, but intentional. The air is thickened. A voice, not spoken, but grown in his mind like ivy, whispering response. You can feel he is tapping into something ancient within the world. The deep bloom seeps beneath the mountain, where fire and time have no quarrel. There in stone wombs forgotten, the seeds of the first groves wait for green blood to call to them. The forest silence again, almost as if it exhales.
Can I roll insight on that?
Sure.
19.
It's saying it is beneath, at the base of a mountain. They are petrified beneath stone, beneath the base of a mountain, somewhere here near town. Fire and time in this place have no quarrel, as if it's sealed off. Basically, it's you're not seeing it's magical, but he's basically speaking to the earth, and the earth is telling you the state of where the seeds are at.
Okay.
I would check in places where there are mountains and large deposits of stone. These are the feelings that I'm getting. The more ancient seeds we consume, the greater my reach and the better understanding and the communication with the earth.
I see. Well, let me see what I can find.
All right. After your evening of sleep, you wake and feel the fresh breeze coming through the forest. The forest sways, and it's a beautiful sound waking you up to a brand new day in the Cheral Forest right near Tropica. It's a kind of windy day, and it makes the trees shake. You feel it's kind of odd in the forest. Something seems a little bit off.
Is the tree awake?
Yep.
Can I roll nature?
Yes, you can. 21, you score that. You would know that this is to be an auspicious weather day. The day where the weather shifts, the tides shift, and all of the weather is El Nino effect. So you can expect rain, and you can expect higher winds today.
I'll ask the tree if the goats were able to harvest me anything.
He yawns and he says, I spoke to them. I don't think that they have brought anything here.
And he looks down at his feet, and there's nothing there.
I believe they will do it for you. It just may take them time.
You hear a big growl come from behind you. The bear wakes up. Graham roars and turns to you. Baltan, how was your morning?
It's good. How is yours?
Excellent. I'm a bit hungry. I've been smelling a strange beast in our forest. Last night we seemed to got a rest, and he didn't come anywhere near us. But today, I go out and hunt.
I see. Would you like me to accompany you on that?
No, I am fine. I just need to fill the old belly.
Well, enjoy the hunt then, my friend, and fill your belly very well.
You too. And he swings one of his large paws to pat you on the back, and it almost knocks you down. And he turns and he heads into the woods. And he disappears off into the woods. The tree thinks to himself, silently. He then yawns and turns to you and says,
I would check at the southern part of the Cheral Forest. There is the base of the mountains. I can feel a lot of energy coming from the southeast of here.
I think I can make some trips around the area. I'm going to head towards Thalion's camp.
We will fast forward a little bit of time. Thalion, you were heading to your camp, correct? This is such a huge map. Ridiculous. Thalion, you're at your camp. What were you doing at your camp? Just relaxing, chilling, eating?
Fucking lounging.
You hear someone approaching.
Who was that?
I say, beware. Don't worry, it's me, Baltan.
Baltan emerges from the trees.
Forest brother.
Hey, how was the hunt?
Well, if you mean the hunt from town this morning, the bowl of breakfast was good. It cost 10 silver.
10 silver? That's quite a lot. That's very good.
Shit out of it. I think I was gypped.
Well, I was thinking about going to the southeast portion of these woods. You care to join me?
You want to go to the southeast port? Well, yes. I really didn't have anything to do today, so
let's go.
Lead us southeast.
All right. I will start heading you guys that direction, but I need to make a switch. Going back to the barracks. Marjorie, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Give me a second. I gotta spawn something real quick.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Frank, you're almost done with. You're waking up here in a second.
All right.
Marjorie, you hear some tapping on the window behind you.
I have a window?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
small.
you're in jail.
Yeah, there's a small window right there.
Alright.
You hear some.
I'm gonna go look what's going on.
You look out. You see Clevis McAvoy.
Clevis.
Marjorie, I know you wasn't doing nothing wrong. I know about the plan, and I know that we're gonna try our best to get you out of this. I think that there's some plans to get you out of here already, but I know I've been sent to give you a message. Don't worry, you will be freed.
Well, thank you, good man. Thank you, Clevis. I'll be waiting.
And he sneaks off and disappears into the crowd once again. The paladin that's normally watching your cell walks away. You're sitting in your cell. There's food in front of you. The bars are there. Do you care to do anything?
Well, free food. I'm gonna eat.
You start eating up. Roll perception, please.
Alright. Here we go.
You hear some arguments. You can't quite make out the voices, but you hear paladins arguing with one another in the distance.
Alright. Can I roll insight maybe? Let's see.
Yes, sir. Insight check. Alright. You hear over here a few words of a couple of the paladins arguing about the direction that they're taking. That they are working against the clerics and that they should be working together.
Smart paladins, I think to myself. Are they by themselves alone, or is there anybody else around them?
You can't really tell from your angle, but you can hear the yelling coming from your left, basically.
Would it be possible to draw their attention, maybe?
You can call to them.
Alright, I'm gonna call to them. I'll say, gentlemen, may I have a word?
Sorry about that. Damn it. Kenneth, I need another screen, man. You got me jealous. A couple of the paladins step over to your cell. What is it, Cleric Payne? What do you need?
Well, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation, and I must tell you that I totally agree with your notion that we should be working together. Could you help me to get out of the cell?
Torchlight flickers beyond the bars. There's a quiet murmur and an unease fills the corridor. The two paladins of the 10 Thrones stood nearby. They're almost standing like witnesses, not guards or anything. One of them turns to the other. This isn't right, he said in a low voice, but firm. She bears the seal of infinite knowledge. She walks the path. You don't jail someone like her without reason. His companion shifts uncomfortably, glancing towards the door where higher officers lay across the barracks. Just tell us. He stares you in your eyes, almost pleading, with desperation upon his face. The second paladin, Dalma, adds softly, who gave you the order, Marjorie? What faction? Was it a bishop? Was it a magistrate? Was it the magistrate? Was it an off-book initiative? If you can tell us anything, we might be able to stop this. Please. They weren't demanding answers, they're just pleading. Not because they thought you were guilty, but because they think your silence is endangering you.
Well, I'm going to tell them that if you think that information is going to help you in any way, you are mistaken. And we are working for the same cause, and giving that information out could endanger and possibly circumvent of what we're trying to do here. So I suggest that we restore the status quo, you let me out, and there will be no repercussions.
Persuasion? Nah, they don't seem persuaded yet, but they seem like glancing looks at one another.
And I'll say, listen, gentlemen, I'm not trying to make you open the cell and let me go, but maybe you could drop the key while passing by, and I'll let myself out.
The paladins kind of nod and look at each other slightly out of the side of their eyes. They stare back to you, and one of them says to you, you're a cleric of the 10 Thrones. You don't deserve this. Now roll persuasion one more time for that second try. Oh. We wish we could help you, Cleric Payne. We will make sure that no one else bothers you while you're here in your incarceration, but we can't let you go. We have to know who gave you that order.
All right, well, I'm gonna accept their decision.
We do not want to see you branded as a cleric. We know branded as a heretic. We know you are a seeker of the truth. We want to help. But give us a reason, something to stand upon. Where did the orders come from?
In due time, I guess you will know, but for now I cannot divulge that information. I'm gonna sit at my cell and look around and see if I can maybe start digging a tunnel with my spoon.
Paladins hold their jaw tight and clenched. They go to walk out of the room, and before they leave, they just whisper to you, we hear you. We see what they do. You're not alone. Remember, the throne of infinite knowledge is behind you. It can provide so much more. Give yourself to it, as us paladins do, and you will understand the truth behind what you are protecting. They leave the room and shut the door, and it echoes through. Cardenas, Roll 1d100, please. Oh, is he still gone?
Seems like it.
Okay, well, try.
Who are we looking for?
Hunter. That's okay. Well,
Okay.
we'll switch back. I need to go to Kuykendahl anyway. Kuykendahl,
What up?
you finish up your shift, buddy. You made some monies. It's not a lot, but monies.
Honest man doing an honest job.
All right. And the money is now added to your inventory.
Sweet.
I thought it was added. Hold on. There it goes. All right, cool. Your pay for the day is added to your inventory. You finish up the dock work, and you come off the docks into town. The wind is starting to pick up.
Alright. Well, guess let's get this show on the road. I'm gonna go around town and ask. Wait, wasn't there what do you call it? A crafting lady?
The blacksmith? The Ashbender
Yeah.
Forge? So you gotta head over there? You come into the Ashbender Forge. Alright. There we go. Alright. You walk into the Ashbender Forge. You see them back working the items, and she approaches you. Hey, Kuykendahl. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing great. Dorkana seems extremely happy. She's stroking the metal medallions in her beard. So what can I do for you today?
I want to show you my great club. The good one? How much would it cost to get this all fixed up?
Alright, so I'm gonna roll for this. I can actually get this operational for you and smooth it out and put a nice grip onto it for about 25 silver. Is that okay?
Not at the moment, but you said 25 silver?
Yes.
Cool.
Did you refresh your sheet? You got paid.
Let me go ahead and refresh. Oh,
You got enough to do that.
I do?
Look in your inventory, top right of your inventory, click on your inventory, top right of your inventory, and then it's right above the button that says...
there it is. I see it.
Yeah.
How long would it take?
I can have it finished by the end of the day. It's a pretty simple job.
Done. Give it to her.
Subtracting from your inventory now. She takes it off into the back, and they both start muttering over it and start working on it.
One thing done. Let's go ahead and go back to the docks, and I'm gonna do a little fishing, and that's gonna be my lunch.
Cool. Roll out, because I know you said you need to leave at 7. It's almost 7, and by the time we get back around to you, it'll be already past that. So just roll 5 survival rolls. I'll record them, and then I'll adjust the time for how much time has passed when you can come back or something like that, right? So just roll 5.
Well, I'm still
Just roll 5 survival rolls for me. I'll record them.
20, 17, 23. That was a failure. 4.
Well, with your background, I don't know if you know this or not, but you actually still catch fish no matter what, pretty much. It just depends on how big of a fish and weight,
Yeah.
right?
16. So
I thought that was actually a really cool feature that they did in the new edition with your backgrounds. His background is a fisherman, so if he's out in large map area, he can literally just feed himself and not have to roll anything. As long as he's near a body of water that has fish, obviously. But Lucian's not back. Kuykendahl.
I can still hang for a little while.
Well, let me give you one more thing then. There's a commoner on the docks fishing with you. He begins to talk to you. So, how's it going, my friend? Just fishing the day away, I see.
I did my shift on the docks. Man's gotta eat.
Understand that. At least you're still free with a beautiful sky under you and some waves to gently rush you back to sleep. It's a wonderful time to be alive.
Oh, it is. Oh, my name's Kuykendahl. What's yours?
Great. My name is Archon.
Nice to meet you. Give my handshake.
He shakes your hand. So, what brings you to Tropica? I've seen you around, I just haven't spoken to you very much.
Sad tales, my friend. Sad tales.
I can't be worse than that poor cleric that got arrested.
Yes, I know her. Bad.
So why in the world did she get arrested?
I do not know.
Strange times. Out of
Indeed.
nowhere, while you're sitting on the bar, and everybody in the entire game, please roll perception except for... Wait a minute. Well, y'all can have a chance to, so everybody roll perception. Those in the Cheral Forest, it's just going to be a little bit more difficult to perceive.
You said perception?
Yes,
Rolling?
definitely.
Nat 20.
Look at all that. Marjorie hears it. Kuykendahl hears it. Americus, you're in town, so you definitely hear it. Baltan, you can faintly hear it. Where is Thalion? Did you roll perception, buddy?
Oh, no, my bad.
You don't hear it. But Baltan does hear it. Actually, no, you hit it right. But you faintly hear it, off in a distance. In the middle of the town, bells start ringing. Khan looks over at Kuykendahl and he says, this must be the funeral.
What? Funeral? Who died?
Oren Bellmeyer, he passed away.
Oh, that's not good. What did he die from?
Well, it was some sort of strange infection. He got hurt real bad after that antler apocalypse. I heard
Strange times and sad days. But continue, my friend.
I heard that he got hurt real bad and was taken care of. Well, my friend, I must go. I'm going to attend the funeral.
Have a good time, my friend.
And he heads off into the city. Americus, you were in your shop.
He doesn't want to play with us anymore.
What'd you say?
Hunter said he's not coming back and that he didn't want to play with us anymore.
Really?
No.
That's not true.
Oh, he's back now? Okay.
I accidentally texted Will instead of the group text. I was like, back, and I was like, oh, sorry, wrong text. And it was in the middle of typing, and he's like, he's not coming back.
He'd never say that.
Motherfucking Will, dude. Brother. You're always fucking with me. I don't know what to believe.
Scheduled last week, and Friday and Saturday night, I was making up voices while we were playing WoW. I didn't get my role playing fixed for the week.
My bad, guys. Americus, while you're in your shop, you hear the bells ringing in town. You would know this pattern is summoning for someone's funeral.
Do I know whose funeral? No.
You heard the only person that you heard through the grapevine that died was Oren Bellmeyer, but I don't even think that you really care about that.
Not really.
Well, you've got your flyers made for hiring, and it's all scribbly writing, and you wanted to make it look badass with designs and everything, and you got a you got a stack of flyers ready. Let's say, let me roll it. You got 10 flyers.
I'm gonna go put them at the entrance of the town. So I'm gonna put them at the gates. One on the inside, one on the outside. And then I'm gonna go and put them next in the intersections.
So let me mark this out. I don't necessarily need to do it, but just for funsies.
I guess that'll be 2, 4, 5, 6. How many did I make?
So look for the yellow squares. You made 10.
So I'll use 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll only use 7, and I'll store the rest other three back. Keep them as replacements in case these get destroyed somehow.
So yellow square, one at the gate, one right here at the crossing rock, right? Intersections, right?
Everywhere there's an intersection. So there, up to the northeast a little bit, and then up northwest a little bit with that tiny little...
Gotcha. At the junk stand where Pearl's still missing, 3.
Yeah.
And then on the post right here at the side of their house. I gotcha.
And then I'm going to have to put one right outside the tavern. Oh, wait. So one outside the tavern, and then I forgot that there's these boat docks down here. So I'll put one at the boat docks, too. So that'll be all of them. I won't have any left over.
The main SA entrance right here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at the gate here on the other side of town. Any other placements?
Oh, he said inside and outside, so each gate is 2.
Oh.
That's how he's doing the counting.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then one more right at the opening for the docks right there.
So each one of the main gates is 2, correct? In and out. All right, I got you. Thank you for the.
I had to click it.
No, hey, dude, I'm not one of those people that get upset about getting pinged. I know in fucking League of Legends, if you ping somebody, they lose their goddamn mind. They're like, "Oh, why are you telling me?"
Bro, I'll just sit there and ping the fucking map until I get muted.
So that'll take a little bit of time to run the flyers of the town. All right, Tropica Tavroni. Lucian.
Yes.
As you've been sitting and eating, you hear people murmuring about Marjorie getting arrested, when the trial would be, if there's going to be a trial, or anything of that nature. And as you finish your breakfast and time passes, you hear the church bells, signifying that somebody's funeral is about to begin.
All right, guys, I'm going to go to the funeral.
Okay.
I'll be there. I'll join the procession.
All right, cool. You head out of the tavern and into the town. Man, You are wrangling cats today. Everybody's got their own thing going on. Oh, start heading that way. And you see Americus running by you with flyers to put on the other gate, the opposite direction of the funeral.
He seems busy.
He's got his hands full of flyers running the other direction. You start heading your way to your funeral. Alright, we'll put that there and that goes there. Let's see. This can play out. Trying to grab some people real quick. Drag them over there. Baltan and Thalion. Y'all both hear the bells off in the distance.
I say, do you know what those bells mean?
I'll look at him in the eyes, say, I don't know much of anything about that.
Do you think we should head back into town, or you want to continue on this way?
I'm doing what you're doing, brother. You're leading the way.
It's actually cool that y'all are running off into the forest. I'm going to get to that next turn.
I was going to whistle and then have my familiar show.
If you want to whistle, we can whistle.
And basically have my familiar scout for us.
Alright, summon familiar. Alright. Well, everybody's kind of involved in shit, so we'll go ahead and go with you, Lucian.
Alright, I'm gonna take this as my cue to bounce. Dinner should be here at any time, and once I eat, that's it. Frank's out.
I get it, man. So, good game, dude. I'll account for all your fishing rolls and put those in your inventory.
Thanks, man. Alright, catch y'all later.
Later.
Later, gang!
Later.
So I missed a lot of what happened. Having to fucking help them carpet cleaner machine, which is just agony. People asking questions, and I'm just like, that's not how any of this works. Please let me set it up and then show you how to run it.
You approach. There seems to be a pretty large crowd. It was very windy this afternoon. You didn't hear any birds singing or anything like that, just the rustling of the banners flowing around his funeral pyre. A crowd had gathered on the rise, overlooking his funeral pyre on the shore. Workers, neighbors, passers-by, even a once few had called Orrin Bellmeyer friend or rival. But none wore fine clothes. This was a simple burial. Lucian, you approach from the back of the crowd. People turn to look at you. Even though not acknowledged publicly, some still acknowledge you as the true magistrate's son.
I'm just gonna linger in the back.
Okay.
Slightly pay my respects. I don't want to cause a spectacle.
Okay.
This is about me. It's about Orrin.
The funeral pyre is simple, stacked with cedar wood, dried vine wood, bound in silence. Orrin's body wrapped in coarse linen and brushed with the oils of passing. He lays across it like a question never answered. A cleric steps forward, wrapped in the robes of the 10 thrones. He stands by the pyre, dressed in a traveled robe full of wheat and ash stains. Colors of the actual throne of mercy and memory. His voice speaks deep and clear. Let this body return to the field. Let this body be the seed and return it to the soil. Let this soul be taken by the breath of the thrones, and through the harvest failed man endured. And now he shall rest in the deep furrows of eternity. A soft wind picks up just then. The crowd shifts somewhat. Someone coughs, someone weeps. The cleric leans down and touches a single flame to the cedar. It begins to light and burn. The fire caught slow and then climbed faster, as if the wood remembered something it had once feared. Smoke rises, long black ribbons, filling the sky. The weight of this echoes in your mind. You feel your mortality as someone you once knew and once spoke to is now passed on. The funeral pyre is filled with silence. Winia looks over her shoulder at you, smiles, and waves with tears in her eyes.
I just nod back at her, and then I'm gonna unstring my lute and softly begin to sing a sorrowful funeral dirge.
As you play, roll performance, please. Oh, wow, nice. As you play, your somber music and your funeral dirge makes its way into the ears of all of the spectators of this funeral. They all begin to wrap arms around one another as if your music was healing them in a somber way and caressing a wound that was much too fresh. Your music seems to bandage this and begins to heal those in the crowd as the fire engulfs Oren's body. The cleric walks to the family and places his hands on the shoulder of each one and says a small prayer as he makes his way through. He then leaves the crowd and follows on. You hear some shuddering to your left coming from the docks. Roll perception. You can see Merrick peeking over some crates, watching the funeral. He does not look like he is well.
That's. I mean, I want to help with this. Now's not the time.
As your music continues to play, Winia begins to hum a small tune along with you. She approaches in front of you and sits down and watches her father turn into smoke and ash.
Then after I've finished, I'm just going quietly Irish goodbye out the back.
Okay. You leave the funeral, and everybody is still watching the ashes blow away into the wind. So you Irish goodbye out.
Yeah, I'm gonna begin walking towards Thalion's campgrounds, or at least the place that I know to be Thalion's campground.
Okay. No problemo. You start heading that way. All right, I'm going to do one more jail scene, and then I'm going to get you guys in the forest, because the forest is going to be a bit, right? So, I got one more jail thing prepared to do. Marjorie, as you sit in your jail cell, you notice a paladin that is by the door. He's trying to be very quiet.
Is he trying to sneak around?
Yes, he is. You could tell he's sneaking. He looks at you and says,
I nod, understandably.
I want to see which one of the two paladins, because it named it, I want to see which one it picks to assist her. That'll be interesting. The barracks had quieted after you heard the funeral bells in the distance. One torch lit burning comes close to the gate. Marjorie sits in the cell, eating and simply just existing, not in prayer, but just as an anchor. Her eyes seem to be racing around the cell. She notices... Oh, it picked a turn. All right. She notices the footsteps in a torch approaching. The presence not changing, not another magistrate's messenger, just a simple paladin trying to sneak through. He emerged from the dark, his helmet tucked under one arm, his free hand grabbing a folded cloak. He looks around. He's making sure that he's not being watched. He tells you to be quiet, and he approaches the bars in your cell. This isn't justice, Sister Payne. You're here for protecting something that they don't understand, and it makes them afraid.
I agree with your assessment.
He leans in closer, lowering his voice further. I don't want to know who gave you the order. Not anymore. But I know something's happening in Tropica. Something that the paladins weren't trained for. And you're walking right through it. He reached into his cloak. He pulls a small iron key. It glints in the torchlight.
rough, forged for barracks use only. I want to help. Off the books, no records, no oath, just truth. Say the word, and you'll be out of this cell by morning. We'll make it look like someone filed a transfer or something of that nature. I'll plant the forms myself. Just recruit me to your cause, please. He pauses, staring into your eyes, this time not as a soldier, but as a man who has begun to question everything he had sworn to protect. I'm not trying to save you, Marjorie. I'm trying to stop this brigade of paladins and this country from eating itself alive. And I think you know where the rot starts.
Thank you, friend. And I definitely will see that you can help the cause.
All right. The tension hung between both of you missed on a sharp blade. Dern stands steady. His arm extends, and he hands you a small iron key. Resting in his palm, he says nothing else at this point.
Right. I advise him to exercise caution and wait, maybe visit a tavern at his free time, so we can continue the discussion of how he can help.
Are you going to take the key from him?
Yes, naturally.
Yeah. You do know that when you break out, you will be hunted. You will have to hide.
Hunted by paladins, right? Only.
Yes, an entire brigade is here in the city, though.
I think I can deal with that.
I don't know how, but there's the key for you to get out. I don't know when, but I'll see if I can make some sort of disturbance as a distraction to get you out of here.
Sounds like a plan.
The paladin leaves. You think to yourself, why are they branding me a heretic in such a way?
I think they just don't understand what they're doing.
Well, the clerics and the paladins are they're an equal force. They're just the fanatical version of you guys, right? So, all right. When you guys were heading to the southeast of the Cheral Forest, were you going to go as the crow flies from your position?
Yeah.
So you're here?
Might as well.
Yeah, if you're going to go as the crow flies, just go straight down that direction.
As long as there's no danger, obviously.
You guys can pass through the woods pretty easily. Y'all got that strider stuff and all that moving through the trees thing.
We're going into Narnia?
So I'm going to start revealing, and we'll pass a little bit of time with this.
Deep in the forest of Fangor.
I will start.
Well, probably deep, couldn't we get... I'm in game now, in character, saying to Baltan. If we're going deep, shouldn't we gather more members?
If you think so, I figured we'd scout it out first, and if it's too much danger, then we can head back.
We should be able to have our familiar and companion.
Your familiar returns with the information that there's a funeral going on in town for Oren Belmar.
I'll let Thalion know.
Thalion, you remember Oren as being a nice guy and gave you shelter and food when you had none. He helped you recover.
We can probably, I feel like a total butthole. So we should probably head towards town. But at least make it look like we tried.
But before you do, you make it into one of the hearts of the Cheral Forest. And in the Cheral Forest, there is something known as the Hunter's Keep. It is a wooden house perched upon the top of some rocks. Windswept, old, and decrepit. Thalion, you would know a few of the things about this because you're a hunter and people would have mentioned it to you. This is like the old legendary witch's house, right? It used to be a hunter's where hunters would stay, but they don't stay in it any longer because they fear it's cursed. And anybody that has went near there has not returned recently.
Fuck that. I don't want to go into a haunted house, do you? So I know this is a haunted house?
I don't want to go. I'm a kid. I want to go.
It's just a dangerous place. It's a hunter. It was known as the Hunter's Keep for a while. It was where hunters would stay when they would come out from Tropica to hunt deer. But recently, any hunters that went there, it's overlooking the forest, basically. Any hunters that went there have not returned recently.
Chance to show my work.
This is a fun place, it seems, but I'm not going in there right now. We need... spooky places need groups of people.
It's fine. I don't think this is anywhere near the foot of the mountain. We can just skip by it.
Which way do you want to proceed? And then we'll roll you some events, left or right.
To go southeast, so I figured right then.
Keep going east. All right. It's a little bit of rocky terrain getting up through there, and you are actually taking the route to where there are no monsters. I literally have all these freaking monsters placed, and you are taking the route straight through them. It's weird. Am I showing the DM version of my map on here? Very wild.
No, I have that bird scout for me too, so I should know that in advance.
Do you want to go to the trail or go through the trees?
Thalion, I'll let you choose this time.
You approach here, and there is a trail up this way, but you could also go through the trees here because you guys are forest guys. And if you are heading southeast, it's a good way to go this direction. Or you could follow the trail. Up to you.
Just take the forest.
Up to you.
So go to the forest. All right, let me position this. I will reveal some more. The old curves of the hunters look down upon you, as if the building itself was preying on the forest.
Can I roll
Arcana? Yep, go ahead.
20?
You sense nothing magical about this building?
What about nature then?
Go for it. The building seems to be overgrown with nature, as if nature were taking it back. Roll perception. You don't notice shit. Thalion, you can roll perception as well if you'd like to look around, or you're not concerned with it.
Just saying maybe we can cleanse this area and we can keep it our new base.
It's a big ass fucking building. With your perception, you would hear a river to the east, and you would hear a bunch of sloshing and slashing. There were a lot of fish, right? To your right, to the hunter's lookout, to the west, to the hunter's lookout, you would smell smoke and get the hint of a fire burning from inside of there.
Did I say? I thought you said this was haunted. Why would there be a fire around here?
Which
Thalion.
do you want to just
along here?
So do you want to head towards the river, straight down, or up to the outlook?
Let's go ahead and go to the river.
Let's go to the bank of the river.
You don't want to go to the hunter thing, so.
We should go to the bank of the river, and then I think we should double back and gather up additional members, and then go into the hunter's lodge.
As you approach the river, it is rushing, and it is teeming with all kinds of life under the surface. You see one fish start to jump up and jump out of the river. This is the mouth of the river. Somebody roll nature, both of you guys. Thalion, with your nature roll, you would know that when rivers act like this, that's when they're starting to open up and return to the sea. All the fish are running at the mouth of the river.
I see. We're near the sea, I say.
This may be a good spot for fishing then. Maybe we can let Kuykendahl know.
Yes.
All right, do you wish to proceed south? This is crazy how you are making it through these fucking monsters. I really wish I would see my map.
Let's go a little bit more south.
Following the riverbank or just straight?
Follow the river.
The river is misty and winding. As you go down, you see more fish jump, and you reach a point with some rocks in front of you that stretch up.
Do I see a mountain nearby?
Yeah, you could. These rocks in front of you is a little lookout point. They're just elevated kind of thing. And there is a trail that goes down and through some trees that seem thin, and you can almost make out a road to your south.
Am I able to get on top of that rock to maybe see more elevated?
Yes, you can. Acrobatics or athletics, one of the two.
17.
Okay. You hop, skip, and jump up at the top. When you get to the top of this little point, there's a bird's nest there.
Is it a big bird or a smaller bird?
It seems like a giant bloodhawk nest. And at the top of this spot, you can see all the way across the river. You can see a building of some sorts across the river. You can see where the river leads out. You can see a bog building, like a toilet, right? Off in the distance, you can also see the road, and you can see the giant, massive, old, withered bridge. Down below, you see a very soft bale of hay. Press Y to synchronize. Anybody? No?
Okay, now that I know that there's a bridge, I'm going to head back to Thalion and let him know.
You're not going to get the extra experience for the synchronization eagle jump?
I didn't play that game that much. It took me a second. You talking about the one,
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll do that sync for you. Why not?
Oh, okay. He syncs up and it reveals a bunch of landscape, and he has a great position to view everything. There you go.
And I think about justice.
There you go. That's what you would see from the peak, basically. It's not. I don't think it's done erasing. It's always super slow. when you erase on this big ass map. This is a huge freaking map.
Definitely.
Producing this map was ridiculous. My computer was wincing because this map actually is 3-dimensional, and inside the program I can actually put a token and look around, look under the trees, and watch the water flowing. It's like a 3-dimensional map software. It's ridiculous. So let me see if refreshing just will reveal it quicker. It did. So there you go. Somewhat. You got that little trail there, and so behind you see a trail that leads up to the lodge, right? And then to your right you see a collection of buildings and things like that. Well, it's one big building, but hold on, let me just, so you can see it for yourself. But you just see the outside of the building.
Chickens.
Yep. There we go. It seems to run a little bit better after a refresh. I don't know why that's still there. It's not there on any other screen. That one little fog branch there. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, that's what you reveal to everything.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll go back and let Thalion know that there's a bridge and there's a lounge, or whatever we call it, a lodge.
Out of nowhere, though. Oh, Jesus. This is taking forever to catch up. Out of nowhere, a bird of prey swoops down and begins to attack Thalion and Baltan. Roll initiative, please. And there's my crash. I knew that was going to happen. Now if you could roll initiative. Is he here? Or is it just lagging?
Who are we looking for?
Thalion, yeah.
The fucking button wasn't working. I'm not fucking sure.
D&D Beyond's being really squirrely tonight. Extremely. More than usual.
Can you do? I don't know what's going on.
Did it roll on your screen?
No, nothing's happening.
Oh, very freaking weird. One just came through. I roll for Kuykendahl's sheet just so it wouldn't crash my thing. But that roll hasn't even come through yet. Very strange.
He's an intense server mode, having to process all these dice. It's crazy.
Alright, starting combat. First up is Bale. Oh, right, that's right. He acts on your action. My bad. Sorry. First up is Baltan.
I'm going to try and talk to the bird and say, what's going on? Why are you upset?
You start trying to talk to him, and all he is doing is screaming, fuck you, and attacking Thalion. So your bonus action is now gone for talking. Care to take another action?
It's a tiny bird, right? I'm going to try and just grab it with my hands.
Dex, or unarmed strike, actually. Sorry, that's a grapple. My bad. Excuse me, my attention been split this past fucking week and tonight. Oh shit, you hit him, you grabbed him, and he starts pecking your fucking hands. Combat's technically still going, he's grappled, but Baltan is now holding this little small buzzard type thing that's pecking the shit out of his hands that tried to attack you.
I want to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, stop pecking his hands, or I'll break your neck.
He's just screaming back at you, fuck you, get the hell out of here, fuck you.
And babies?
You're not gonna eat my babies, fuck you.
We're not going to trim it, we're not trying to eat your babies. Jesus Christ, you stupid bird.
Fuck you. That's all it does.
I say, we should just walk away from the bird, he's just defending the babies.
Oh, is that your nest over there on top?
He's just screaming. He's just angry. It's not a very intelligent beast.
I'm just gonna hop them towards the river in the air, I guess, so you can fly up, and then we'll run away.
All right. He's still gonna attack because you're still close, but his movement's there, and let's see what his attack is. I don't even know. Oh, well, Jesus Christ, these things got some actual attack. Fuck me. All right. Release. All right. Talons on Baltan because you grabbed him, and that's a miss. Baltan, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna run away.
Maximum.
Not gonna hurt a bird, man.
Will be about 10, 20, 30. You'll be about over there. Thalion, your turn. Oh, you hit him. You nail his fucking ass. Oh, you shoot an arrow at this bird. It pierces through his chest, and his body just flops to the ground, completely dead.
Stupid bird.
You feel a rise in your chest. You feel much more experienced in this world as combat ends. You might want to refresh your character sheet.
Let's see.
You got credit for the death of the babies because the babies will not be able to survive now.
Yes, good. Natural selection.
So where are you guys headed now?
I say we double back so I don't have to kill any more stupid birds, and let's get our homies and investigate the spooky tavern.
Are you gonna head to the road and head back to town, or go back the way you came?
Go back the way we came.
I'm just gonna say, just for the hell of it, because I don't want you guys to have to go through all that. Let me zoom out so I can show you the map. That is a much longer way back to town than this. And this is a road, and that's wilderness.
Alright, let's just go the road then.
Town sits right over here.
Where's my camp?
North, back the way you came. Town is west.
Let's go back the way I came, and then we'll go from camp. I think it's safer. Let's go back the way we came.
Can't we just see down the road to see if there's anyone there?
Yep. Roll perception.
Let's make it nervous.
These are very well traveled roads, by the way, guys. This is one of the trade roads.
Bandits and blasphemers.
Well, if there were bandits anywhere, they would have to have a camp, right? So that's pretty much what you see out the road. You don't really see nothing on the road. To the south, though, on the rocks of the ocean, you see a ton of crabs. This thing takes forever. I'm just going to erase this and then refresh the map. Wow. I guess they didn't really plan for maps this big. They didn't give me a very big eraser. There we go. That ought to be about good vision from there. All right, let me refresh this so it will just come up right if it doesn't just totally freaking crash. So that's what you see. It's a bunch of crabs and rocks, and you can see the ocean out a little bit. And you can see the road's pretty empty on the way down.
One.
Well, I'll send my familiar to fly above us to scout ahead, and we can just travel the road. We should be safe.
Yep. And I will go ahead and reveal that out. And you see all the crabs to your south, and you see the tree line up to the north. And the trees had stopped growing a little bit because of the beach, the dirt, the sand, the kind of thing. And you notice a trail as you're passing by to the north. And then you see another little tiny grove type thing, but not a grove, like an empty glade. There you go. And then you see another trail off into the forest as you get closer to town. I don't know if I want to refresh the whole thing again or not. I'm going to pop over to Americas and put you guys back in town, and then I'll reveal this map off screen. Maybe it'll reveal faster when we refresh, kind of thing. So hopefully that's the case, because I did reveal a lot of the map. So that's kind of what I was hoping for, because it gives you a bunch more stuff to do. Good deal. So that road that you guys are coming down, do you still have your hawk out scouting, Baltan?
Yes. He's always out.
Okay. And for grins, I'm just going to tell you that your hawk saw Lucian heading out the northern road towards Thalion's camp as you enter town.
I'll let Thalion know that Lucian's probably looking for him.
Well, let's go find him.
He's headed north out of town towards your camp. And you are here.
Okay.
The hawk said that Lucian is here.
I get on Bale's back and I say, fucking, that's rad.
Baltan, you see Thalion and Bale haul ass off straight north to try to catch up with Lucian. Where are you headed, Baltan?
I'm gonna follow them.
Oh, are you gonna get on the horse? Get on the elk with him?
No, I'll just hastily jog that way.
I look back behind me and I see him jogging, and I look then forward and just hunker down back on Bale's back and smirk to myself.
All right, let's see here. How can I do this? All right, Baltan, as Thalion takes off directly close to you, roll perception. Actually, Lucian and Thalion both roll perception. Same thing for Americas as well. So whether or not you hear this. Oh, well, shit. Fuck, everybody's hearing it. Americas, perception when you can. Americas is just off getting into trouble. You would still hear it, you just wouldn't know where it's coming from. So, Baltan, as you're jogging up the road, you hear a giant explosion. And then...
look in the direction where it is.
Yep. Then bells start ringing, and you hear people rushing around the barracks behind you. Marjorie, roll dexterity. There comes a giant explosion. Sorry, that's in the wrong spot. Giant explosion from the front of the building. All the paladins in the location start rushing that direction, including the captain. You hear a knock come from your window.
Come on, I'm gonna go look. What's going on?
Clevis is there. He says, "Now's the time. Run! Get the hell out of there!"
That's upsetting.
I told Clevis I had a key, but that's okay. I guess I'll go.
Use the key, unlock your cells, get the hell out of there, go out the back.
Alright, I'm gonna unlock the key, the lock, and find my way out.
Clevis disappears off again. You unlock the doors. It seems pretty empty.
I'll start making my way out to the, I guess, breach in the wall.
The breach is at the front. That's where everybody's running to.
I guess then...
This is the explosion here, and everybody's heading that direction.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can find maybe a back exit or something.
You start walking through. You enter the dining hall. You see the paladins out running in front in the courtyard. The windows at the back of the dining hall are there and open.
Neat, I say to myself, and climb out the window.
You manage to wiggle your way through the window. And at this point, everybody roll perception again. Everybody pretty much knows what this is and cares about it, except for Thalion. Another giant explosion happens.
Oh, guys, what's that?
Marjorie, you make your way out of the barracks.
I breathe the air of freedom and try to make my way into the tavern.
The place is in chaos. You are down here on the shore. You snuck out the back there. You see Phineas Gatto run out. He's screaming back to other people to get water and bring it quickly. Baltan. You see all of this happen right in front of you.
I'm gonna just keep going towards Thalion and go that way. I don't want to be involved.
Fuck that explosion, so I'm out of here. Marjorie, I'm gonna need a sneak roll from you. Americas, what are you doing? The second explosion, you heard the direction it's coming from, the gate.
Stealth roll, right?
Stealth roll for me, Americas? Both of y'all. It's a pretty chaotic situation, but nobody really notices you. They're dealing with things. So, what do you want to do from here? Marjorie, where do you want to go?
Tavern.
But which way? Look at the map. Do you want to try to get in the gate, or do you want to try to go down through the water, climb up the docks?
Well, for some reason, let me see. Alright, let's see. Yes, maybe through the docks.
That will just be some athletics roll to get your butt up. That's enough to lift you. Alright, you're up on the docks. Now, the question is, do you just want to walk into town, or do you want to try to conceal yourself?
I'm gonna try to conceal.
First roll a perception, and then roll a stealth. Americas, roll a perception, please. Marjorie, with that perception, you look to your left, and you see a flyer advertising a job in the Batal Bakery. As you make your way up to the tavern, Americas, you spot Marjorie trying to sneak. She's doing pretty decently against the average person, but your keen perception catches her. Americas?
Oh, I had my mic muted, my bad. I said I closely follow her, and then I rolled stealth.
That's a good stealth check. Nobody sees you. Marjorie, you make it into the bar. Americas, you see Marjorie enter the bar.
I'm gonna go around the back and go through the kitchen window.
You enter the bar through the kitchen window.
Oh, critical fail. I get to roll again. I'm rolling acrobatics.
Hit it. You want to try to backflip? You backflip through the window, startling everybody in the kitchen.
Fucking rolled nat 20 on this dumbest shit, man.
Lucian, you hear hoof beats behind you as you're walking up the trail.
But did I not hear the explosion?
Yeah, you did. You heard the explosion.
I would have definitely stopped and been facing that way.
You see Bale and Thalion hauling ass towards you.
I'm gonna say to myself, oh, that's convenient. I kind of stick my hand up in greeting. Like, oh there, Fred.
Thalion, you see Lucian waving to you.
Whoa. I'm bringing Dale to a stop. I said, who needs me?
Well, I have a proposition for you.
Go on.
You know that guy that hates you? No. Do you remember the first day we met?
No.
Right. A gentleman who doesn't care for you would like to meet you at your camp and elucidate you upon your path. He believes you to be a beast of some kind, and I hold that as preposterous. You're clearly a man, no beast. However, he would like you to take some tests, and that will tell him whether or not you're this beast, and then he will tell you about your path, or at least the beast path, which he believes to be you.
Can you do that thing where you charm him if he tries to get fucking weird?
Try. It only works on the weak-minded.
Can you verify if you can?
Charm him, and then...
Like, will you be, once he's here, will you be able to give me a nose signal, a little nose rub or something? Oh, you got this. Or look, this guy.
No.
So you're telling me you don't know if the charm will work, and the charm worked on me?
Yes. apparently.
Y'all were much lower level then, by the way.
And you're telling me, so you're insulting me? Right.
No. If that's how you choose to interpret it, I apologize, but...
weak-minded.
An out-of-breath Baltan arrives
Yes.
behind you.
Those with strong mental defenses would not be swayed by the charm.
Baltan arrives and is breathing heavy.
Don't feel bad. I would attribute that to your lack of memory. It's hard to hold a strong mind when it's fractured. So it's not a slight against you. You're predisposed to not succeeding.
Touche. Fine. Yes. I'll take that.
What's wrong with your mind?
But I look at him like he's retarded. What do you mean?
You just said that you have something wrong with your mind.
What isn't?
What the fuck?
Again! Yeah, I look back at him. Again! No disrespect. It's fractured. You just admitted to me that you don't remember the day we met.
Fuck you, Lucian.
Which, according to the calendar, was only 2 weeks ago, so...
Now fuck you again. Fine. I'll do this thing. I'll face this enemy.
Well, I mean, again, let me stress, this is a peaceful... He assured me he wouldn't attack you, and I will come to your defense. I told him this as much, if he chose to do so. So...
And you gave me your word that you would kill him, so I agree. This is a good deal. We should do this.
I never did that. And that's exactly what I'm alluding to. If you attack him, I will not help you.
No, you told me, just at the beginning of this, that you would murder him.
Nope. I said nothing of the kind, not even close. I'm gonna look at Baltan. You see what I mean? What isn't wrong with his mind?
Constitution save, Baltan.
11, 12.
So you have to summon him?
You're starting to catch your breath.
He said he'd like to meet at your camp. I don't know where he is. He finds me. Well, he was trying to find me secretly, but I just saw him.
Just go to the camp and wait?
Just
I mean, you could stay with me.
one more.
Let's go to the camp. We can go have lunch at the camp.
One more.
Let's see if he shows up.
One more perception, everybody, please. Perception. Marjorie, you would hear it. You would know what's going on. But everybody else, you hear 2 more extremely large explosions.
I don't think lunch at the camp is the right call.
Probably need to check on the bar.
That's what I was just thinking, yes.
What did I miss?
There were 2 more large explosions. You heard it.
Looking at children. Oh, sure. Let's go to the explosions. I normally don't run true explosions, but yes, let's do it.
Going to the bar to make sure it doesn't explode.
How exactly? Fine. Fuck it. Let's go.
You think that going to the camp for a nice lunch the correct decision in this trying time?
I actually think it's a pretty solid idea. There's probably not going to be an explosion at the camp, so we can just wait it out.
Pray that our entire livelihood in my home isn't destroyed?
We have found a new place for a new potential bar. We haven't told you about it yet, but Baltan and I discovered a cursed lodge.
Yes. Strong selling point right off the bat.
It's a great fucking place, too. It has a good location. Nice view.
I meant my house.
You can live there, too. Or you can stay with me at the camp.
Yes, these are all infinitely better decisions than just going to check on the town that
might explode. Sure.
Are you a coward?
Bombs?
Is it just bombs? Is it just the idea of not being able to fight back?
Bombs, spiders, snakes, falling out of the sky, things.
That's a lot of things. Well, either way, I don't think that he would be going to the camp anyway. I think it would be a monumental waste of time. Now. Just now. But also, I need to inform him before we go away to the camp anyhow. So it's
Let's go to the well, we should probably get our cleric, who could probably the only one who could save us from bombs if we were so exploded.
We should try to break her out of prison in the confusion.
What the fuck are you talking about, prison?
He doesn't know she got
Who's in prison?
Marjorie's in prison?
You were told this right after it happened.
Was I looking at you when you were talking to me? Or were you talking at me?
Nope, dead in my eyes.
All right.
In the bar not 2 days ago.
All right, fuck you. Fine. But what happened?
The paladins came and arrested her.
For
on
what?
trumped up charges. I don't know. For heresy. Whatever the fuck that means.
Actually, right now. This is fucking... I told you. Blasphemers on the roads.
What about blasphemy? What are you talking about? Let's go. What?
We gotta go. Think of Marjorie.
That's what I was doing. No. I gesture for him to lead onward.
You start heading. Where are we heading to? The bar, correct? Because I'm confused at this point.
Wherever the fuck Thalion's going, apparently.
Thalion, where are we headed, buddy?
Lucian is exasperated.
Where are we headed, buddy?
It's Marjorie's confignment camp.
So you're heading towards the explosions.
To the prison, I guess. We're going to the barracks.
All right.
What harm?
The explosions, it'll distract them. It'll work.
All right. I got to switch to that window real quick. There we go. All right. So you guys start heading down the road. Locked and grouped. All right, cool. Start heading down the road. All right. Going into the bar. Americas. You backflip into the kitchen through the window, and you startle everybody in the kitchen when you enter. You land balancing on the barrel, and you go, ta-da!
And I jump down and I go to the bar. I've been working there the whole time, waiting on homegirl to walk in.
As you walk through the kitchen, everybody lightly applauses. You're nice.
I curtsy just a little bit.
Are you going to stay behind the bar? Are you going to sit at a table or something?
At a bar, I'm working.
All right.
My head would probably be barely looking over the bar, and I'm just wiping it down, waiting on Marjorie to come in and checking what she's doing.
Marjorie, you enter the bar.
All right.
Everybody is freaking out because of all the big booms, and people are starting to make their way outside to try to go see what's happening. So as you're coming in, they're all going out.
Am I not running to a prison right now to save Marjorie?
We don't know she escaped.
All you know is just big explosions. That's it. So Marjorie, I need a sneak roll from you, unless you just don't care about hiding your appearance. Everybody's more concerned with that. All right. Most of the people have started to make their way out, right? But there's a noble that recognizes you. And he says, hey, she's out of prison. When were you released?
And I tell him, what prison?
Marjorie, we heard the paladins came and arrested you.
They tried, but it didn't work out for them too well.
Deception. Oh, wow. They said, of course, nobody can stop a truth seeker. We were foolish to believe so. Thank you so much, Marjorie, for everything that you've done for the community. And I'm glad to hear you're not in prison.
You're welcome.
And they head out the door. The bar is pretty much empty at this point. Glinda's still flirting with a berserker. Behind the bar, you see Americus, mixing drinks in cups.
And I tell, I'm glad something just still the same in here, Americus. It's just you mixing drinks.
Americus?
Yes.
Oh, he's talking to you. He said, you're just, hey, I'm glad something's still the same. Oh, she's out of prison in front of you.
Be like, hey, and then I pour her a stiff tonic. Place it in front of her. Now look at her like she would love to drink it.
He places...
I take the drink and drink it slowly.
You start sipping on the drink. All right. You fellas, as you're approaching, you can see the fires coming from the barracks. And in the middle of the road standing before you is Maximus Cato. He screams at you and says, stop! Where is she?
Push the talk, sorry. He's screaming
screaming
at me?
at your group.
I'm going to look taken aback, startled.
Who is she?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, we don't. The cat's mother? Who the fuck are you talking about?
Marjorie!
What about her?
She cannot be allowed to escape. She must be punished for her crimes.
Escape sounds like a you problem.
You know where she is, and I intend to get it out of you.
Sir, if you try and touch me, I will defend myself.
And he is approaching. He says, go ahead and try. Now tell me where she is before this gets real nasty.
One more step. I'm warning you.
And Thalion takes his shot. Good man. That was going to go bad either way, so you guys will get a surprise round. Thalion, you're taking your surprise right now. How the fuck did that end up in there? That's weird. And that's weird too. Removing that. Sorry, I'm having to trim shit right now. And it's really weird. Taking forever to calculate initiatives, all this kind of shit is fucking going crazy, dude. Wow. Anyway, let me pull up his shit. Alright, that is a hit, Thalion. You fire an arrow straight through the air. It stabs him into his shoulder.
You keep running your mouth, bitch?
It doesn't stop him. It doesn't slow him down.
He's running at me with a fucking... Okay, so psychopath.
He's a complete psychopath. And he reaches over and he pulls the greatsword off of his back and moves towards you even further. Alright, you can attack him with a bail attack. He moves with your action, and since you did the first action, it would be simultaneous for you.
There's no match there, but...
I'll be damned, it doesn't. Alright, 1 second. Okay, resistance. Let me see if he's got a dex save on that. No, he has no specialized dex save. Athletics, roll to resist. That would be it. But I don't think he's going to make it. No, that's not it. Are you staying on Bale as he rushes in to hit him?
No, I'll leap out of it. I'll fucking jump off his back. Combat mid.
Bale does connect with him, and he's hit. He skids back, but still remains on his feet, and he's knocked back a few feet. He takes the damage.
Good shit. So I can look at Baltan in a week.
Baltan and Lucian, your surprise attacks?
Let's see. You want to go first, Lucian?
It doesn't matter to me. I've already got mine planned out, so.
Go ahead then.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level. That is a Wisdom 14. Hears a discordant melody in his brain.
He failed.
24 damage, and he must use his reaction to move away from me in the quickest possible route.
He grits his teeth and then runs backwards. Does it say maximum movement?
To move as far away from you as it can.
So maximum movement. Gotcha.
Using the safest route.
And it said he had to use his reaction?
Correct. And then bonus action, I am going to Bardic Inspiration Thalion. You will have 1d6 bonus on your 2-hit or damage of your choice. If I can find where those charges are.
All I gotta say is you guys better keep nailing this guy. And it's good that you're pushing him back.
Oh, sorry, it is 1d8 for Bardic Inspiration.
Alright, Baltan, if that's all, Lucian.
That is it.
Okay. Baltan?
Alright, I guess then my bow.
An arrow whizzes past his head as he grunts.
And I'm not going to do any bonus actions, so.
Duration instantaneous. I was having to read up on the spell. Now, after surprises are done, go ahead and roll initiatives. This thing's so weird, man. He's killing on all of that. But it's alright, it's over.
Alright, I'll go for it.
Set you to 15. Hold on. Starting combat. Alright, after the surprise rolls are over, he is going to rush and dash. 1 second. 15. That's what he would do. He runs at Bale. And let me see how far that puts us. You're just out the range. He is going to swing with his great sword at Bale. And that's a hit. And with that great sword hit, he cleaves into Bale's neck, and Bale falls to the ground.
Son of a bitch.
And bonus action. How much did he move? 15, so he can move up another 5. And that would put you. And just out of range, dude. You're out of range by 2 foot. Next would be Lucian.
Alright.
This isn't great.
I guess I'm going to cast another Dissonant Whispers, but at 2nd level. 14 Wisdom DC save.
Yep. Rolling. He saves.
Half damage and then no the effect.
Yep. Did you already roll the damage? Yeah, you did. Sorry. Thalion, you're up. And inside of you, you feel a rage build up. You're extremely mad, and you feel something growl deep inside of you. You want to rip this man apart for...
bonus action, take my ring off.
Oh, inventory. So you're now. Alright. Your ring is off. You feel your heart beat. It ramps up to 200 beats a minute. Your eyes focus in. Your hands grip your bow. You feel as though that your hands are made of steel at this point. You feel like a one-man wrecking machine. What are you going to do?
Zephyr Strike.
Zephyr Strike? Does that require a weapon? I don't think it's even that, if I remember correctly. For strike, spell.
I don't even see it anymore.
It's under your spells.
Am I brought up to shoot him again? Is he right up in my face now, or?
He's 7 feet away from you. You can attack with Zephyr Strike, and it deals a 1d8 extra force damage on hit.
Plus the bow. I'm gonna shoot him.
It's going up. The arrow whizzes past his head. He ducks to the side and screams at you.
I'll fucking scream back.
When you scream, instead of a scream, it comes out as a howl. That it? No bonus action, nothing?
I'm gonna do... What can I do left?
Let me see. I don't know if you have anything.
I'm happening here right now that I can do more, or...
No, you already used it for...
Would be either Hunter's Marking, which I did, and I...
Yeah.
So...
Then it is Baltan's turn.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness.
My favorite. Baltan's bringing out the big toys, baby.
14 for hit.
That is not a hit. Oh man, I really don't want this to happen. Alright, Baltan, anything else?
I'm gonna move back.
As much as you can possibly go?
Yes.
Straight back? That would be about there, so it's 10, 20, 30. Alright, back around to his turn. He approaches Thalion. When he does, you feel an intense feeling inside of you. You feel almost like this man has a reputation for dragging things into the shadows. 3. All right. Make a wisdom save, Thalion. And you save against this presence, his aura of hate. But it seems to aggravate the beast that is now controlling your anger. All right. Let's go with that. So his sword glows with a green necrotic energy, and he swings at you. And he misses. The sword hits the ground, the necrotic energy dissipates. But as his bonus action, he turns his head sideways and stares at you in your eyes. That green energy that was once on his sword leaves his eyes and transfers to your body. Roll a Constitution save, Thalion. Subtract 10, 9, 8, 7. Takes 7 damage, and that is his turn. Back around to Lucian.
Okay.
You are actually doing a lot better than I thought you would.
I guess I'm going to hurl another Dissonant Whispers at him. Second level.
Yep.
14 wisdom saves.
Roll. And he fails.
17 damage, and he's got to use his reaction to run.
Yes, sir. You were chonking up some good damage on him.
Which means the Thalion should get a reactionary attack.
Yes.
Attack of opportunity.
He should get an... Thalion, you get an attack of opportunity. That's a hit.
That's a fucking crit.
That's a good fucking hit. That is a good combo, my man.
17 plus the 6 from the mark.
You want to use the Bardic Inspiration too?
Yeah.
That can give damage too?
You can use it for damage roll.
Fuck yeah. Does it put a d6 on it or?
Yes.
It's a d8.
Or D8.
It's a d8 now, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a
17
6.
plus 6 plus 8.
Wow, 33 total, right? As the arrow flies from your hands, it stabs directly into his neck. He starts to cough blood and bends over. Good thing you used his reaction. That was smart. Thalion, it's your turn. And that is a hit! Oh, nice!
16 more. Can I Bardic Inspiration? Does Bardic Inspiration keep going?
No, it's 1.
That's okay. So 16 damage.
But I can do it from a distance.
He falls to the ground, and blood is oozing out of his body. As he screams, and you see a necrotic type flame come up from his body and slowly start to dissipate.
He was a fucking dick.
He's still alive.
He's not up and moving, but it's Baltan's turn.
But this is a paladin. Everyone knows what paladins can do.
Yeah, I guess shoot him with my ray of sickness again.
So I'm just gonna never mind.
Nope. Just let him shoot him with the ray of sickness.
Well, fine then.
No.
I'll hit him with the arrow.
You said it.
No, just
We're
go.
doing it.
Just go for it, man. Just because it could turn out really good. It just depends.
Good sticking him, but Constitution is usually one of a paladin's higher stats. And it's a fail con save, but it's still not bad.
I gotta stop myself from interviewing. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
And that's a hit anyway.
30 damage, and then this is 1d8 for each spell slot above 1, and it was a level 2 spell.
So 1.
2d8s.
No,
Or just-
each spell slot above 1. You're at level 2, it's 1 above 1, so it's 1d8.
14 damage.
Oh no, if you rolled the damage from Ray of Sickness at level 2, it will calculate that automatically.
Correct. The ray of sickness, the bolt flies through the air. A dark, deep maroon light flows into him. You can see it dissipate, almost as the fibers and the cells of his body are resisting the effects of the ray of sickness. But the damage is done. His body falls limp. That's it. Combat over.
Alright.
The only reason I said something is just because ray of sickness, when you use it on a paladin, all the extra little special effects go down the drain. That's the damage. They take the damage, but the whole disease part of it is kind of wasted.
They're immune to all that.
Yeah, I figured that's what was going on.
None of that happens. Plus, on a higher level one, they'll be resistant to the type of damage you're doing. So they'll take half damage, even if you hit them. You know what I mean? So it's
You guys,
it's not good, but he was so close to death anyway, it didn't fucking matter.
you guys, it's kind of not over yet. Thalion, roll an intellect, please. Oh, fuck. Thalion, because of the crushing despair of your pet being chopped down in front of you, the anger that you have went through, the beast inside of you starts taking control, and you are lashing out at any target near you. So, if you'd like to roll a d6 to choose your nearest target, or you could just pick one at random. Up to you. That would be Baltan. You are mad at Baltan. Baltan is considered your enemy right now. Alright. Change sides. I've never done this before. It's weird. I guess roll initiatives. And Lucian, you can roll an initiative as well. Baltan, you see Thalion. He is in a rage. He looks like he just wants to destroy the world. The pain of losing his pet and the beast taking over inside of him has enraged him. I'm going to give you a little extra. Thalion and Baltan, please. Oh, sorry. Baltan and Lucian, both roll perception, please. Somebody score. Thank you, Lucian. Lucian, you notice that Thalion is not wearing the ring he is normally wearing. Baltan, it's your turn.
So is that Bale dead all the way through, or is it still like...
he got a great axe chopped into his neck. He's bleeding out. He's not dead. He's not -10 yet. He's got one good death save and one bad death save so far.
Just wondering if I could still save him if I try to heal him.
You probably could.
Did I have to run right by him? I don't know if that would incite his anger. I don't know.
Y'all can meta a little bit, but I'm going to start calling it on metas. But go ahead.
I'm gonna, because I took the healing potions out of that chest, so I'm gonna sprint straight to the deer and try to heal it.
If you go straight, he's going to get an opportunity of attack on you when you pass. If you go around, you won't make it to him this turn.
Can I use I have a jumping ring, can I jump over him?
Did you take all of this stuff out of the chest, Baltan?
Not everything. I actually have the ring equipped right now, so I was gonna act like I'm running towards him and then use the ring to jump over him and then land and heal.
He's still gonna get an opportunity because I don't think you're gonna jump that high over him. I don't remember.
This is 30 feet, so.
Well, divide that by distance and height as well. So you see what I'm saying? But give it a shot. If you roll high enough, we'll leave it up to the dice. How about that?
Well, it's okay. It's either we do that and I try to heal it, or I'm gonna run and Lucian's gonna try and get the ring back, and then we're gonna try.
Lucian's gonna try and attack you. Oh, sorry. Lucian is going to try and get the ring back. Lucian has several tricks. He's just waiting for you to take your turn.
I'm just gonna run then.
Lucian has a whole bunch of shit he can do. Wait for this exact moment.
Hold on, Baltan. Baltan, I just read the ring. Like I said, it's within a couple feet of distance if you just basically work it out on dice, right? So it would be a pretty easy thing, but he would just get a chance to react to it is the point. And he would have to roll super high to be able to get you if you do the jump tactic.
I'm gonna toss Lucian a healing potion, and I'm gonna say, hey, use this on the deer. I'm gonna run away, so Thalion will try to hit me, and I'm gonna run the other way then. Does that work?
Not what I was expecting, but Lucian just catches the healing potion, looks up at you, and is like, what?
It looks it. Baltan runs away. Lucian, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move to, I guess, my left, his right.
That way?
Nope.
Sorry.
I'd be facing down the road at him, right?
Yeah, correct. I was turned around.
You're good. I'm gonna move that way and then circle around to my max walk distance.
Hold on. Let me just circle this real quick. Hold on. Roughly about there. There you go. That should be max. Within a couple feet. So just tell me if you need to make an adjustment to it.
No, that's fine. And I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions at 2nd level.
There you go. What's the resist on that?
Wisdom 14.
Thalion, you need to make a wisdom save. Not good at all. Any other reactions?
Nope. Not that I could do as a bonus action.
Thalion, lunchtime. You try to make a wisdom save against your own wisdom. Those roll under things that I was telling you guys about in the beginning. Thalion, you could try to make a wisdom save and roll under your wisdom score, right? And then that would calm yourself down. Or sorry, over your wisdom score. Sorry, I was doing inverse. My bad. Oh yeah, you managed. No. You got it on the first. You got it on the first one.
The first one is his save against me.
Oh, okay. So you don't calm yourself down. My bad. Sorry. This fucking lag. All my numbers keep disappearing, dude.
No, that 21 is his save.
All my numbers.
Which is not what I wanted you to crit.
All my numbers on my DM screen keep fucking disappearing. So Thalion, you got to move to here, and that's your max movement towards him if you're moving towards him. You still have some mindset of how you can attack. right? You're just very angry at everything. You blame them for the death of your pet right now.
So can I make it all the way to Baltan?
You can get close, but not close enough to unarmed strike.
Well, I think I'm in the fit of rage of trying to punch him.
Are you just done?
Yes.
No, I was just asking. I was just trying
To know what degree of control I have at the moment, so I don't really know.
Just say whatever you want to do, and it's basically a fight of will of constitution saves to try to do things. That's the whole structure for when the character has rage issues or something like that. Not constitution, wisdom. Sorry, why do I keep saying that? Baltan, your turn.
I'm gonna run behind that first house, a little bit further ahead, I guess. Basically, I want to lead him towards that house, and I'm gonna go U-turn and then run.
Are you passing it over to Lucian now?
As long as the distance is, you think? I don't want him to catch me.
The distance is okay. He's gonna catch up on you. Within the next move, he's gonna catch you. That's just all there is to it. He's moving faster and further now.
That's fine.
Lucian, roll perception real quick, just for the hell
I
of
was
it.
gonna say, can I use my action to do perception?
I'm just giving you the perception. You'll still have an action.
Come on.
Hell, directly in front of you, you see a silver ring with a wolf crest on it, laying on the ground.
Fucking incredible. Bonus action, retrieve.
Done.
Snap into my hand.
Done.
Thank you. Gonna grab that and then run over to Bale and use healing potion.
Roll it.
How big was it? Was it a D8 or D6?
It was a D8.
Or D4s?
D8.
D8? Okay.
Bale comes back to life and starts to breathe. But his labored breathing is not the greatest. But he is breathing and his eyes are open. He begins to stand up. The gash in his neck starts to close. Thalion, roll a wisdom save. Or sorry, no, roll an intellect save right now. So sorry about that. That's good enough. Your conscious mind that's inside of this rage can now sense your link between you and Bale. That it exists once again. So now you're going to get, when it gets to your turn, which is next turn, actually. Are you done, Lucian?
No.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Charm at first level and try and charm him. So he has advantage. Is Baltan fighting him?
Like
Because
running
he's an
away.
aggressor. Technically,
So he has advantage on this saving throw.
That's good.
Against it. No. It's a detriment.
Oh.
Because he has advantage against saving it.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? But it's all I got. So it's a wisdom 14 with advantage.
Making my brain hurt, guys.
I know, but it's fucking
This is where we are. Thalion, roll your wisdom save to try to calm down.
at advantage, please.
Roll it at advantage. Just roll a second one and then
Yeah.
pick a higher one. And beats it. There you go. You begin to calm down.
No, he beats my charge. Not my charm.
Oh, that was for your charm.
Not my charm. He
Sorry.
successfully resisted my charm. So now I am done.
Thalion, now roll a wisdom save to calm down. Sorry, my bad. I didn't realize he was still going. I had already switched the turn.
The stacking here is fucking.
It's ridiculous. I know. You hit it! You're not completely calm, but you remembered that Baltan is your friend, and they probably didn't hurt anything. You realize there's a psychic link with Bale again. You're still angry, but you're just stopped, and you're just huffing and puffing. At this point, you will listen to reason. What would you like to do? You have control of your faculties again. You're just really angry at this point.
I'm gonna walk over to Bale.
You start approaching Bale again. You're still extremely angry. Lucian, you see him approaching Bale. Baltan, you see him backing off.
I'm kind of gonna back away a little bit. So I'm sure he's not hostile anymore.
There you go, guys. Bale nuzzles up against you, and your blood pressure begins to fall.
So I need to go in. Well, I don't want to heal in front of Thalion. So I'll tell.
Give him good berries.
Yeah, let me cast good berries over here,
Yep. Casted good berries. Thalion, the hunger sets in.
and I'll go ahead and give the good berries to Bale then, and I'll say, let me give him some healing aid here.
Thalion, you have calmed down. Your blood pressure's just up, and that's it. You just feel like you've had an intense workout.
Do I remember attacking them?
Yes, you do. You just remember being so angry that you couldn't control it. That you blamed the world for the death of Bale, and it just took you over.
He didn't really attack me; he just ran after me. Think of it that way.
Sorry, that was weird for a little bit.
I'm gonna cast Identify on this ring that I've expended the pearl.
Confirm. Where the hell did you put it, This is a wolf insignia ring covered in dried blood. You notice that it looks like it has been polished. This, to you and your knowledge, as a family crest ring. You're not familiar with the specific crest, but when worn, it is a binding ring that also grants +1 to armor class and saving throws while wearing the ring. This ring is meant to bind energy into oneself to make them stronger.
I'm gonna give it back to Thalion,
Thalion, he hands you the ring.
and I'm gonna tell him I wouldn't take this off.
Why?
Well, it's used to bind energy within a person to enhance their abilities. It's a boon. I would leave it on.
It's not a shackle.
Yes, I can confirm there are no negative effects to this. It will only benefit you.
I'll wear it from now on.
You put it back on. Lucian, roll perception, and then I gotta pop over the bar, and we'll end it there, guys.
Alright, I'm having a page over.
Also, Baltan, you can roll perception as well.
That's not good perception.
You don't notice it. You're still just freaked out from the event. Baltan, you do notice it. When Thalion puts the ring on, it slightly shimmers.
I roll art on that.
Yes, you can.
Maybe insight as well.
Arcana will give you... This is a magic binding energy that is closing in and tightening up the energies of him and himself, making him stronger, his physical body stronger.
So physical enhancing.
Yep. All right, guys. I'll let y'all play it out in a second. Let me get to the bar real quick. You two, in the bar after the explosions and all the craziness going on outside, everybody seems to be sheltering inside the bar that work there. The berserkers haven't even been bothered by this. Marjorie, you've been sipping your beer, and it's not a problem because nobody's in there. But Marjorie and Americus, both roll an intellect save, please. Americus, if you could roll an intellect save. Marjorie, from that intellect save, you would know that people are going to be after you, right? You would know for sure that people are going to be after you. You're going to be on the lam at this point. Americus, you would start piecing shit together that she's about to be hiding from the law. You and your little shifty self are familiar with hiding from people. So you have the inclination to try to help her hide from the law and say, what the hell are we getting into?
I lost you on that last sentence.
Oh, sorry. You would have the inclinations just like piecing shit together of her being in jail and all the rest, and now she's here and all these explosions. You would say, you would know for a fact she just escaped from prison, and she's most likely going to be hiding from the law.
Nice.
And you are totally down with that.
Let's see. So, Marjorie, you need somewhere to hide out?
I suspect I do.
Well, lucky today may be your lucky day. I actually have an extra bedroom at my house that I would like to have someone in. Hopefully, just someone being there over time will make it much more unfamiliar to me.
All right. I'll take.
At this point, you hear a different set of bells ring, and these are the alarm bells for a criminal, a prisoner. Marjorie, you would know this for sure. You would know exactly what those bells mean, and so would Americus, because you've lived here all your life. Those bells mean that the paladins and the guards are probably out looking for Marjorie, escaped prisoner. So you've got to get her to safety. To your right, Glenda and the berserker start making out at the bar.
I look around for something I can disguise her with or throw over her and be like, come on, let's go. We should probably go out the back. We wouldn't want to use any normal entrances in case someone's looking.
There are some cloths and things laying around, but no necessarily clothes. She does have a hood on her thing. She could pull her habit down, her little nun thing down. But nothing is going to give her a bonus to self, so it's going to be kind of tricky. So you are headed out the back?
We should go out the back. And I get down in front of the window so she can step on top of me and get out.
Marjorie, are you following?
Yeah.
Americus, when you walk into the kitchen, all the staff is huddled under the middle workbench. They're like covering their heads. They're not even looking up. They're terrified.
Right. I get down on all fours in front of the window and I look at her. Come on, let's go.
Roll perception as you're looking out the window.
Me?
Americus first.
Can you roll it for me? I'm walking.
Oh, sure. You rolled an 11.
Nice.
You don't see anybody out back. There's nobody there.
All right.
Going to... Let me rearrange the maps. But I got so much shit on them. Americus and Marjorie, y'all pop out the back. There's nobody in the back alley. Though, The bells are still ringing in the background. They're scouring the city. Guards and things are everywhere. All those people are everywhere. Paladins are everywhere.
I grab her by the arm and I start pulling her through my stealthy pathway that I would have had through my years of experience sneaking through the city, attempting to break line of sight of anyone I can.
The only risky part that you really have here in the beginning is crossing the main street. You would go down behind the grocer and then through Pearl Wickersham's junk shack. So a stealth roll to get across the road and not be seen. God, I hope you guys do well on this.
Hang on a second. Who all's there? Is it what's right there that I've seen?
It's just you two right here. There's just commoners on the street, but you don't want anybody yelling out, that kind of thing. And who knows, the commoners may be on your side. I roll for that kind of shit.
I tell Marjorie, when I give you the signal, cross the street. And then I walk out to the middle of the street and I start talking to those people on the opposite side to make sure everyone's they're looking the other way.
Good idea for roll buffering. That's good.
And then I guess that's going to be my signal, right? Yep. And I just look at her real quick.
Marjorie, roll a stealth, but you'll get a +5 on that stealth, whatever you roll. That's the best stealth you've rolled.
Yeah.
You make it across the street, behind the grocer shack. Americus, you see her pass.
I wrap up my conversation and tell them it was nice to meet them, and then I wander the opposite direction.
In your little conversation that you were having with them, they were saying that, oh my God, somebody broke out of the barracks. I think it's that cleric, Marjorie.
I'm like, oh, wow. Anyone seen her?
Roll perception.
Get the roll for me.
Sorry, my bad.
I can see the screen then, so.
That's good. Oh, crap, that's a bad roll. It's a 2, unfortunately. It's not a 1.
Oh.
Americus, you're too busy paying attention to everything else. Marjorie, roll perception, please. Oh, that's good. All right, around you, you see a bunch of grocer's materials. There's burlap sacks full of potatoes and all kinds of things around you. There are wooden planks. There are small sacks of grain. There are large sacks of flour. There's a bunch of groceries from this grocer that you're surrounded. And then over the fence in front of you leads directly into Pearl Wickersham's junk shack. And it's a pretty easy little fence to get over. It looks like a halfling has snuck through here 100 times.
All right, I guess we're going to keep going.
All right, y'all proceed into Pearl Wickersham's junk shack. Roll perception.
Receive from me, please.
I keep forgetting that. Damn, I counted. Marjorie, perception is 13. Marjorie, you would see it. You're not seeing it, but you're focused on the other end of the street. To your right, on Market Row, there is a paladin that is looking around and currently talking to Tolan Bronstein, asking to whether or not he's seen Marjorie.
Guess we're going to keep sneaking. We're pretty close.
Are you going to tell Americus about the paladin?
Oh, I basically tell him what's going on.
Americus, he tells you about the paladin down the street talking to Tolan, asking about her.
Oh, I say, oh no, this is the toughest area to cross right here. We should probably find something to try to make you look a little more inconspicuous. Something to maybe make you look like you're not you, even if you're talking to someone.
Want to roll for survival rummage in the junk shack?
I'm gonna look for things like grease and
oh
stuff
my
like
God,
that that can rub on her face and
absolutely not. Anyway, go ahead, roll it, survival. Fuck it.
You gotta do it. Because it's a junk place, right? So I'm looking for something that would have...
Yeah. I'm gonna give you 50 on this thing.
You gotta roll it. You gotta roll it for me.
Oh, sorry. And Marjorie, you can roll survival as well to search for things to wear.
You're like, fuck you, man. You're fucking up on my shit.
Perfect. Oh, damn.
Dang, that's funny.
Here we go. Here's the moral line of our entire goddamn D&D campaign right here. Americus approaches you with a can of grease paint and wants you to paint yourself with the grease paint. But you find a full set of bucket armor that you can place over yourself. So, do you want to be loud and place buckets over your face and your body, right? This armor is useless in combat, but it does obscure you. It's something if somebody was wanting to go out and fight rabbits or hogs or would wear, right? It would be destroyed if it was ever hit by a sword. But it does obscure your face. It's a full-on helmet, full-on bucket set of armor. Or you can go with Americus's plan of the grease paint, Marjorie.
Why not both?
Well, if you're wearing a bucket on your head, then it's not going to matter.
All right, I'll go with the
As the
bucket.
guard stops you and wants to see your face.
Marjorie, thank you for saving the soul of this campaign of not choosing to go in blackface. Thank you. Wonderful. So you don the bucket armor, right? Are you still going to try to sneak, or are you just going to slosh across?
I think I'm just gonna swash across. It would look weird if I was sneaking in bucket armor.
You come out in bucket armor. Americus, are you following her or leading her?
I'm going to walk side by side, and I'm just going to grab some random thing out of the place and carry it while we're on a mission to bring something somewhere.
You grab a giant's shoe.
There you go.
You're carrying a leather giant shoe that's almost as big as that's basically as big as your body.
Yep, and I focus on my house from where we're at, and I'm beelining straight for it, and I'm trying to ignore everything else.
I'm going to roll a roll, and this is going to determine whether or not the paladin notices you. This is your DC to notice is pretty big, but he is involved in a conversation. So I'm just going to make this a 50-50 roll. All right, above 10, he notices you. Below 10, he doesn't notice you. Roll it. I'm sorry, guys. You hear a voice shout and say, "Hey, what are you doing there? Have you guys seen a cleric?"
I said, someone at the gate of the city.
Deception roll. I gotta roll it for you. Yep. Damn, you're doing all this time. Man, we need to get you some deception and shit like that, man. 9. He kind of says, "At the gate of the city? What about you, bucket person?"
I didn't see nothing. I tried to imitate deep voice.
Now you roll deception, please.
Where's that natty? That natty nat?
Go on, roll deception. Oh, yes, thank God! At the gate of the village. Which way? Which gate? Eastern or western?
I'm not good with directions.
Marjorie?
Well, I said I haven't seen anything, so I don't know which gate.
You, little man, just point in the direction you saw him. He's talking to you, Americus.
Oh, what do you think?
He said, "You, little man, just point in the direction you saw him."
And then I point up in the air, and then I point through him.
Towards any gate. Just
I point through him.
He says, "Oh, that direction. Thank you." And he starts
back the other way, right?
He starts heading that way. What saved you there is that Marjorie is not level 5 yet.
The Marjorie's a liar.
Exactly. So, all right, you guys make it to his house. And Marjorie, you are at Americus Batal's home. You enter, and you can feel free to take off the bucket armor. And because Marjorie chose to not be in blackface, which is a wonderful thing, because we don't necessarily like that here, okay? Like, we definitely don't like that here. Americus and Marjorie arrive safely. Guys outside of the town. We'll go ahead and end it there. Guys outside of the town, do you want to finish that conversation you're having out there?
I mean, I kind of accomplished everything I needed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were going to the bar anyways.
Okay. Are y'all gonna just leave Maximus Cato's body there and just take the fuck off?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. We should drag it into my hut and strip it.
Good idea.
Make it look like it was an accident.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna drop the naked body right back out, but.
Oh.
Okay.
Still make it look like an accident.
I mean, he attacked us.
Yeah. You can strip him of all of his equipment. You put it all down. I'll give you the list of it later. And he is he's now completely naked. No, he actually literally has a gear list. All of these named people actually have a gear list inside of here for them.
Nice.
You know, Oathbreaker?
Yes.
Figured.
It's actually that the person you just killed is Marjorie's nemesis. She got him thrown out of school.
Oh. Well, you owe me compensation.
Okay, so his naked body is there. Do you want to drag it outside?
Yeah, sure. Just leave it on the road.
Okay, yeah, just leave it on the road. I mean, chaos just erupted in this fucking place, so...
Mm-hmm.
If nobody's put 2 and 2 together, you can see a war coming
I'm ready.
very quickly.
Bro, I just learned dual wield. I'm ready. I'm ready for my extra attack.
Okay, so you guys make it to the bar safely. Everybody in the bar, the staff that's in the bar, you get inside of there, it's completely empty. And there's no customers. Everybody's all out trying to put out fires. You're inside the bar. Lucian, Baltan, the only thing that seems somewhat normal is that Glinda is making out with the fucking berserker. Thalion and Lucian. There we go. Lucian, I'm assuming you go behind the bar. Baltan and Thalion, are y'all sitting at the bar? Y'all approach in. You see Glinda just making out with the berserker, and it's been a hell of a day. Anything y'all want to end it with?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into my parents' bedroom and get one of my mom's skimpiest nightgowns and let Marjorie know that I've got something she can sleep in.
Oh God. Okay. Marjorie, he gives you a skimpy nightgown.
I mean, your mom is, to be honest, I mean, probably was just about your size.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's gonna be super skimpy. It's basically a tight crop top t-shirt.
It's just a t-shirt, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like a yeah.
A child's t-shirt.
Yeah, her full length gown would be like a tank top for you.
All right, guys. That was a hell of a run, man. A lot of things happened. Yeah, I know shit keeps happening, but like that's how things go. I'm just trying to move shit forward. When y'all get time, you could read Trial Stone of Days. It's out and everything else. So, I mean, good to go. That was a hell of a run, man. A lot of things accomplished.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, good game, everybody.